What's up guys, Brian here. This is a very late video. It is 11:46 p.m. I worked 14 hours today, so I apologize. If I sound a little funny, if I look a little tired, cause I am. So got news this morning that there are some updates to Dead Frontier 2 posted by Neil on the Creaky Corpse blog. I saw this on Facebook actually since I follow him. And I'm excited. He gave a little bit, extra insight into what's going on with Dead Frontier 2. And I know I haven't made a post about Dead Frontier 2. I figured, I leave it to everybody else because everybody else already jumped on it. But I just wanted to, give you guys an update and let you guys know how I feel about this up to this point. And share some exciting news here. So basically, Neil was posting about. He said, big thank you. He's gotten a bunch of positive remarks and everything. And I mean, it really is exciting because he hasn't made anything like this or given a big update like this since 3D. And people like me who've been waiting for 8-9 years, this is a really big deal and a really big leap for Dead Frontier. And judging by his wording, just the way he says everything, it sounds like he's really into it. He's actually really happy for once. He's excited to do this, and he's working his ass off. And I am more than proud of Neil. And if you watch me, Neil, I want you to know I am more than proud of you. And I want to say thank you because you're being interactive, you're talking, you're giving updates, and this is a really bright future for you. So he's talking about, right here where he says things that's been completed. And this is already exciting because this game is supposed to be released in April, I believe. And he says what's complete already is a looting system, inventory and item system, trading, menus, account system, character creation, skill system, the leveling system, weapons, enemy system, interior generation system, which is really cool because I haven't. I'm not gonna read everything off, but basically, and he's used this before, I believe. When you walk into a building, it's randomly generated. How it looks on the inside. So a computer has all these different things they can choose from, and it just puts a random building together basically on the inside, and then boom, that's what you see, which is really cool. You got final exterior areas, final interior areas, puzzle systems, which is I'm excited to find out what that's about. NPCs, the zombies and regular, or not regular players, but like the soldiers that we see now in the inner city. Player avatars, that's gonna be really cool. Multiplayer, obviously, that's a big thing. Basic vehicles. There are vehicles in this game that we can drive things in the streets. And then one of the biggest, if not the biggest, security, which is it's amazing to know. And then he even gives a list of the things that he needs to do: general gameplay improvements, advanced enemy system, ambushes and special attacks. That's cool and different. Advanced vehicles. So I imagine when he says advanced vehicles, I imagine that he's actually saying that you can customize vehicles and or buy certain vehicles in the game, which is a very good marketing strategy. Notice board missions, we have that. Outpost attacks. I am more than excited for the outpost attacks because I want to know what he brings to the table, because nothing has compared. The current outpost attack does not compare to the 3 different outpost attacks that we had during the 2D era. And if anything, I really hope he brings back those. I hope he brings back the 3 main ones. That would be freaking awesome. Clan and friend systems. He's working on the leaderboards, music, final cosmetics, name reservation. I don't know what that's supposed to be about. The Steam integration. He is planning on putting this game, just like I've said for a long time, he plans on putting this game on Steam, and that's going to be a huge deal for him. It's going to bring a lot more players, so this game is going to blow up really fast, I believe. In-game purchasing, which is completely fine. He's got to make money some way. I'm excited to see what he does with that. Bug fixes, final UI skins, definitions, final skill definitions, final map definitions, weapons, enemy. I mean, just the big detail, well, not the big details, but the like the little itty bitty minor details that put something together. That's all he needs to work on now. Basically, he's saying he's got the rough draft completely done, and now he's finalizing everything. And that is really freaking cool because we only have 4 more months, or I guess technically 5 more months, but it's gonna be. I think it's really gonna be big. Now, here's what I wanted to really get into. He released screenshots of the game, and I want to give some similarities, not to put it down or anything, but after viewing some of these pictures, if you look here, if you look at the crosshair and the way the person is, here you have a facial, and then you had like a third person view is what I was looking for. You got your third person view. It looks very similar to Killing Floor, which is a really awesome game that I love. If you don't have Killing Floor 2, you should definitely check it out on Steam. But this really reminds me of Killing Floor. The other thing that I just recognized now that I'm looking at it is the weapons in this game, and let's see, where is it at? And the cosmetics. He's bringing over from Dead Frontier 1 into Dead Frontier 2. It looks like he's keeping the same weapons almost. Let's see if we look here. I mean, the shotgun style, like you see the picture of, and then here you got the hockey mask, which I mean, it looks really awesome and super 3D, or however you want to say this, in third person. I really am expecting him to bring everything that Dead Frontier 1 has into Dead Frontier 2. It's just gonna look a lot better. And I mean, again, it looks a lot like Killing Floor 2, or I mean 1 and 2, the style of gameplay. So that's very interesting. I'm not sure how it's really gonna be finalized, but man, look at the detail. I mean, the absolute detail that he's put into this. And one of the things that he's working on is still, the gore and everything. So, to-do list, general gameplay improvements, more blood, gore, and interesting, rewarding combat. So, I mean, I think he's going to put a lot into, visually seeing the enemy and watching the enemy get hit by a projectile or the melee weapon, and then the end result of whatever is going through it or hitting it. I think it's going to be extremely graphic and really awesome and extremely entertaining. And after seeing all this, I just want to say again, thank you, Neil. I think this is going to be a really big deal for a lot of people, including me. I'm excited to see where it goes. Please let me know what you guys feel like, or how, what you think about this below. If you have not checked this out, make sure that you check out in the announcements in the forums on Dead Frontier, and subscribe to this. Put in your email, subscribe to this, so you get an email, and like it on Facebook, so you get the Facebook notifications and everything. I think this is really awesome. It's a very good setup, and I'm expecting a lot. I'm just gonna say it. I expect a lot. I have high expectations for this because he's hyping it, and I think that he's actually, in his heart, he's into this. So again, thank you, Neil. Thank you guys for watching this. I hope you agree with me. I hope that you have something to say about it. If you want to argue it, please let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. You can turn on my notifications down below so you know when I upload or I live stream. I love talking to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video.